Hey guys, what's going on? Gravender here, and welcome back to another episode of Retro Gaming, E.V.O Search for Eden. Now, the last episode we left off in this exact area, and we had evolved into a mammal, so now we are kind of a little cat-rat looking thing. It's not exactly a cat. There are cat jaws in the game, but let's get right in here, take a look at our character. This is just your basic starter evolutionary form for the mammal phase. Now, mammal is what we're going to stay for the rest of the game, but this is not the last section in the game. Rumor from a Delta Doyum. I am afraid there are still dinosaurs alive. They will not be able to withstand the cold. They will perish soon. I would be more interested in the white two-legged creature living in the west continent. They are defeating the mammals trying to evolve. I am so scared. So we've got a bunch of little rats here. And this is just basically starting all over again. It's the way it is from the start of every evolutionary form. Like, at least we can kill them. So let's take a minute, do a little bit of farming here, and I will keep you guys updated on any kind of evolutionary forms that I take. We'll catch back up in the game whenever I move on to the next levels. But for now, let's just break, and I will start trying to evolve this guy up some. Okay, so I didn't really evolve anything. I just did a little bit of farming, trying to get some stuff. I'm going to move on to the next section here of the map, and I want to see what exactly we have that we can do here. I don't want to go up. I want to go into this little area first, because I think there's some stuff in here that I may be able to actually farm, but I'm not quite sure yet. So let's go in here and check and see. I think there's some higher level stuff in here though. Might take a little bit more bite time. Yeah, we got those old stinky iguanas. They only take 1 to bite, but we get 5 extra points. And it's essentially the same amount. We just have to bite twice, but it's not that big of a deal. They're worth 15. So I'm going to take advantage of that. They do bite harder, or at least they do bite. Those other things, those rats didn't exactly bite, so didn't have to worry about them actually hurting me all that much. These guys here can do a little bit more damage, but it's no big deal either way. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to farm a little bit here, and hopefully I'll have enough to get some stuff whenever we come back into the next portion. Okay, so now we're actually ready to evolve our jaws. It took me a little bit to get everything that I needed. I got a little bit lucky on a few of those guys in there that popped off 80 apiece, but we actually have enough now to evolve ourselves to the highest form of jaws, the fierce jaws, which is essentially a form of lion jaws. So let's go ahead and grab those, and we'll move on to the next section here. Just gotta wait on this little bugger to not try to kill me. Not really worried about them all that much. They're only worth 10, so it's not like I'm going to lose a lot by not getting him. Just move on. Try to keep from falling off these ice pillars, because if I fall here, I'm dead. Love how whenever that guy runs, his head face type deal, the jaws for him, just give off that like glowing white light thing. I don't know. It's just really weird, but yeah, so we are technically fully evolved on the jaw section. If I could catch these guys, we'd show a little bit of damage, but there we go, got one. 20. I don't know why it doesn't take as long to get like the best jaws and other things of that nature whenever you're a mammal, because technically this is the longest level. You get one map of this one, and then you get another map after the world evolves again, and then it just goes from there. But oh, these birds, I swear to God, I hate this level, because when you kill one, another one comes, and then you've got a platform in the same essence, and this is like old school platforming here, so that meat's gone. It's not coming back. I mean, they're not bad as far as Evo points go, but it's just how much trouble you have to go through to kill the daggone things, and then you can't get the meat because it flies away or it falls down a cliff and you never see it again. So we're not in the best shape in the world as far as HP goes after leaving that level, but we made it through. So that's the bonus to it. Now we're just going to be getting our way into this next section and hopefully out of the snow area. Oh crap. I didn't realize, I forgot all about these guys coming back. This guy we're going to get though. Try to get out of here. Crap. Where'd you go to? Come on. Come on back. I hear him. I don't see him, but I hear him. I know he's there. Just waiting to stab me. Okay. So he made it in here. Let's hope that there's something in here we can actually eat that'll be worth it. Oh yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. So I think right now the best thing to do would be to farm these little guys a little bit. They only take one bite right now and they're worth 50, and then we can evolve our body. And just pretty much like it's always been any other time, I will keep you guys updated on what's going on if I do any evolutions, and I'm just gonna farm for a little bit. So I'll be back with you guys here in another minute. Okay, so we've got a lot of grinding done here, and we actually have enough now to evolve our body to the best shape, which is going to be the rhinoceros shaped body. I'm going to grab it. It's going to be big and bulky and slow, but it'll be even more big and bulky and slow once we evolve it up to increase the size, because there's not a lot of evolutionary phases that you can go through in the mammal stage. That's another bad thing about it. I mean, we've already got the jaws. We've already got the body, and there's not much else you can get. You can get, let's take a look. So you've got jaws, a horn, neck, which we don't want to do. I don't want to do the neck. I never do. Body, and the only thing we can do there is increase size, and the back of the head. So there's not a lot of stuff you can do as far as mammals go. It's just, that's just the way it is. It's, once you're done on it, and it's just pretty much making your way through and collecting all the meat you can in case you need to use it for fights and things of that nature, to evolve horns just so you can stay alive and break horns off. And we didn't really get much accomplished in that area because it's blocked off. That's a boss section. Now we're here with these dinosaurs. We don't want to mess with them. We just want to get out of here. Another thing I didn't go over at the beginning is mammals have a bigger advantage than any of the other animals in this, or whatever you want to call them, evolutionary stages in time, because we have this. We have hind leg kicks now. That makes things a lot better. Let's see if we can get one in on him. Probably not going to happen. He's too big. He's just too big. Yeah, it's not going to happen on that guy, but we'll catch it later on sometime. It's not going to be an issue, but I don't want to mess with these guys way too much, so let's just move on to the next area here. But we are starting to see some more of the dinosaurs that haven't went extinct now. We've got, I called them Tyrannosauruses because that's exactly what they are, but they're actually Tyrosauruses, which is, you know, a evolutionary mistake that happened from Tyra Banks, I guess. Who knows? But these guys can actually do some pretty good damage. I don't want to mess around with them too much if I don't have to. We'll kill what we have to along the way out of here, but they give off good evolutionary points, but they do a lot of damage, and it's just, I'm not to the point right now where I can actually do too much to them, so I'm just going to avoid them, and if I need to, I'll farm them later on. Ballerium. Even though we escaped the Yeti, it is too hot for us mammals to survive here in the desert. He's gonna try and ram me. See, he only takes 2 off. He only takes 2 bites. He's not like the other ones, and he only does 2 damage. But Tyrannosaurus is just absolutely insane as far as that one goes, and that's just not one I don't want to mess around with him, because we don't need a lot anyway. So I'd rather keep what we have and not die in the process. I think it takes 15, yeah, to increase body size. So let's at least get that while we're in here, because these guys are worth 90, and it shouldn't take much longer. Oh no, not if we keep getting stuff like that. It's not going to take long at all. Well, there we go. Let's evolve our body now up to the maximum size, and then it'll give us a little bit more HP. Now we're just a big old bulky, weird looking dude. See, look there. That's what I'm talking about. Our kick almost rivals our bite, and that's absolutely amazing in the grand scheme of things. Bam. Works out perfect. Now we're just gonna make our way out of here. I'm pretty sure there's like a mini boss fight getting ready to come up, so I want to be ready for that, which we should be okay. We honestly should be okay. We're pretty well off right now. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's this area. I think it's the next little section down. But we do have some penguins here that give off at least a decent amount of HP. You just don't want to get caught. Once they go into that little belly flop phase, you don't want to get caught by them. Those guys, walruses, give off pretty good as well. See, that's the problem whenever they start doing that right there. You don't want to get caught with that by too many of them. Walrus not that big of an issue. He just tries to get you and he fails. So let's move on. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's a Yeti fight. Pretty sure it's Domain of Mammoth. No, it's the Mammoths, maybe. Yeah. We are the 3 brothers of the Mammoth. Even the Yeti is afraid of us. What are you? What? Well, you're a part of the Yeti family, aren't you? Yeah, you should be. Hey, brothers, the enemy is here. Woo! Those bubbles is what gets you with him, but he's dead. And then another one comes out, so we have to do that. They're only doing 1 damage though, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. He takes literally hardly no time to fight. Get another one. Just back him in a corner, and uh-oh. Mammoth gal. Oh my! I thought the Yeti had attacked us, but it wasn't true. The Mammoth brothers had been proud because the Yeti had not come yet. The Mammoth brothers even said it would be very easy to defeat the Yeti if only they had the crystal. By the way, you are very strong. I will tell you a secret. There is a mountain in the southwest, and you can find the ice pole spirit there. It was said if you close the ice pole, you couldn't come back to this world. Just please be careful. And just because I'm an asshole. And she's worth 250 points, so let's get out of here. And that moves us on into the next section, which we are going to have to go to the mountain now. This one is actually going to be a really long portion. It may not look like it's only one portion of the map, but it's absolutely going to be long. So I'm going to end this episode here, and then we'll get back up into things later on. But for now, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.